Two forms of hate, antisemitism and Islamophobia. Both are deeply rooted in prejudice and discrimination, yet they manifest in different ways and elicit varied responses from society. But why does the West react so differently to them? What historical, social, and political factors contribute to this disparity in treatment and perception? Let's break it down. To understand the nuances, we need to delve into the historical context and the media portrayals that shape public opinion. Antisemitism's history in the West includes centuries of persecution, culminating in the Holocaust. This tragic event is etched into the collective memory of the world, serving as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked hatred. This led to global recognition and strong policies against it. The Holocaust's aftermath saw the establishment of numerous laws and educational programs aimed at preventing such atrocities from happening again. But Islamophobia, its roots are more recent in the Western consciousness. It skyrocketed after 9/11, a day that changed the world forever. The attacks on the World Trade Center and the Pentagon instilled a deep-seated fear and suspicion towards Muslims, tied to terrorism and national security fears. This association has been perpetuated by media coverage and political rhetoric, often painting Muslims with a broad brush of suspicion. Two histories, two very different narratives. While anti-Semitism is seen through the lens of historical victimhood and resilience, Islamophobia is often viewed through the prism of contemporary security concerns. Media plays a huge role in shaping these perceptions. Anti-Semitism stories focus on victims and unity. The media often highlights the solidarity and support for Jewish communities, emphasizing the need to combat hate. Islamophobia, it's often framed around fear and stereotypes. News reports frequently associate Muslims with terrorism, reinforcing negative stereotypes and fostering an environment of fear. The result? More empathy for one, as the narrative of Jewish suffering and resilience is well documented and widely accepted. More suspicion for the other. Muslims are often viewed with suspicion, their loyalty questioned, and their faith scrutinized. Western policies reflect this divide. Anti-Semitism is widely condemned with robust legal frameworks and social initiatives in place to combat it, while Islamophobia gets brushed aside as its security concerns. This double standard is evident in the way hate crimes are reported and prosecuted, with Islamophobic incidents often underreported or misclassified. Double standards? Absolutely. The disparity in response and recognition between anti-Semitism and Islamophobia highlights a significant issue in how we address hate and discrimination. Both anti-Semitism and Islamophobia are threats to equality. They undermine the principles of justice and human rights that are foundational to democratic societies. It's time we fight hate with the same urgency. We must recognize that all forms of hate are interconnected, and that combating one requires addressing the other. Hate with the same urgency. By fostering understanding and empathy, we can build a more inclusive and equitable society. What's your take? Comment below, and let's start the conversation. Your voice matters in this crucial dialogue, and together, we can make a difference.